We were motivated to make this film to show several points which we felt were important. The first was that we are communicating with a book that is not just a book. It is a consciousness that can teach us and help us in difficulties. It showed me how I had helped to create my difficulties, and it also showed me how I could resolve them. Looking back, I cannot imagine how I would have gotten through those several years of difficulties without the I Ching. Secondly, it was only after many years that I could see that all the while the sage was connecting me with my own inner truth, which had been silenced by the ego. Third, while it may not be obvious from all of these previous chapters, I want to say that I could see that the sage always taught me in what I call handholds, as if we're climbing up a rock face. Now as we climb, we gradually leave behind the places where we were resting on our feet to make a new step. But the sage never carries us there until we're ready to go, until we have enough perspective. So this process is gradual and endless. I am continuing this process today. And so I want to say to those readers of my earliest books that I have not abandoned the fact that I needed those handholds, which were before, but that they are a part of a process of going forward. And I want to say that the view constantly broadens as we gain a height, so to speak. And that's what the I Ching does for the person who's genuinely interested in going to what we now call the cosmic university. And finally, I want to say that I could never have made progress as readily as I do today without the fact that the sage taught me how to meditate in the first place, and then later taught me to use the retrospective three-coin method. These tools, so to speak, helped me to learn to read the metaphors that are in the I Ching. The student who wants to make progress needs to familiarize himself with the diversity that can come from a metaphor. And I distinguish that from a symbol, which is rigid. A metaphor has many possibilities. And when we consult the I Ching and are open to these many possibilities, the sage knows how to connect with our inner truth to see that meaning.